Lanjut lagi push divisi.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
For my money, Peter, Sergio Busquets was the best number 6 of his generation.
And it's striking, isn't it, how different he is from those bustling box-to-box players who've tended to take that position in the past.
That's right, very, very cagey in the way he operated. No heroic tackles or lung-bursting athleticism, but that's because he doesn't need any of that. He's someone who carved out a role for himself that I think only he can play.
Van Dijk. Ibrahimovic producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness, looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's been cut out, well played. Busquets. It's Van Dijk. Busquets. Romero. And it's Thuram. Oh, strongly challenged there. He's got away. Mbappe. Indonesia are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Thuram. Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Raul. Oh, no question, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And here's Raul. It's gone for a throw-in. Berry. Now he's off and running.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He leaps for it! Goal! Barcelona!
Bisa masuk.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Indonesia are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Pele! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. And this is Ibrahimovic! And a neat finish! And they're threatening to fly
Kipernya
away
ngapain
here.
ya, cuman begitu tok.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, I just think it was really good movement, but I think a couple of defenders got caught ball watching there when they should have been picking up the danger man.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their face.
Best! And no mistake! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Indonesia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. Van Dijk. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Best had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Lampard with the short one. And it's Thuram. He's having a
Wah,
pop!
astagfirullah.
He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Busquets. Thuram. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lampard. And here's Hullet. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
It's Lampard. Busquets. That is lovely.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Decent chance! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any...
Big chance! He scored! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's...
And that is all they have time for. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're underway for the second half.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Thuram. Busquets. And it's Lampard. Van Dijk. Van Dijk stood his ground strongly. Busquets. Pull it under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Alah, malah tak umpan.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And this is Mohamed Salah. He's cut it out. Deftly away. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's having a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Mbappe shapes to shoot! In he goes again! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Indonesia have their second corner now. They've played it short.
El dorsal 10.
Oh, well
Dah, kok ke situ umpannya?
played.
El dorsal 17.
Getting great
Serán
chance!
sustituidos por el dorsal 7.
Barcelona are looking to go forward
El
now.
dorsal 11. El dorsal
Van Dijk besar doang, nggak bisa nyundul.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Good running with the ball. And here's Suarez. This looks promising. Chance, surely!
This is the time you need that pace.
Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Great, and the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And when the manager called on him, it's Luis
Alah.
Suarez! Goal!
Kebantai.
They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mateus. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Eze, who is rarely short on confidence. Romero deals with that comfortably. Raul. That's Busquets. Just 5 minutes left. Busquets. And it's Hullet. And Mateus. Stood up well to him there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In with the challenge.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Van Dijk. And it's Van Dijk. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Robson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Eze.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Suarez. Desai. That's that, the end. Indonesia suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level, OK, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders, but you certainly wouldn't want him lining up for the opposition. What a goalkeeper.
Lovely feet. Best! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so
Harusnya
early.
tadi pakai si
Some
Van
heroic
Dijk aja.
goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh,
Van Dijk
Peter, but I
si
just can't help the
Zanetti
feeling
pakai
that
Van
the
Dijk
keeper should have done
nggak
a
bisa
better
nyerang.
job. Full stop.
Cabo Verde are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Bertahannya jelek, nyerangnya nggak
Tunisia
bisa.
leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And that has left him in a heap. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Romero, Lampard. And it's Thuram. Now Romero. And he goes cross-field. Zanetti.
Nah, kalau pakai Zanetti kan bisa
Mateus.
build up.
Indonesia very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. And it's Zanetti. Neymar, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Mateus. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he was quick to react. Mohamed Salah. That's a good foray he's making. Now it's Messi. Can he finish? Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And here's Hullet. Spread to the right. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Messi. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Desai. Played for Lampard. Now this could be a chance. Mateus. And Zanetti. Romero. And it's Thuram. It's Lampard. Busquets. And it's Hullet. Now it's Raul. That has not gone well. Seedorf. Hazard. Now that's well seen too. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Best. Indonesia looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Hullet. And it's Hullet. It's a pretty loose pass. Seedorf producing a good steal there. showing a good level of alertness. And here's Messi. Messi is having a shot! Raul. And it's Lampard. Pull it. Neymar. That's a good run down the left. He's found space here. Lampard. Raul. That's Busquets. Zanetti.
There will be 1 minute
Desai.
added time.
And it's Zanetti. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Indonesia leading by 1 at the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Indonesia with the game's only breakthrough, it's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Indonesia leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Thuram always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Romero. Desai. Lampard, pass somewhat off target. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Hazard. And the finish! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Gullit. And they're back on the ball again.
Aduh.
Salah. Some good work on the right flank here. And he's being shifted off it. Best being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Cabo Verde really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking to play him in. Nicely weighted ball. He's cut it out. And it's been hooked away.
Cabo Verde really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about
Walah,
them
kok ke
A
situ?
lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Neymar. Looking for the run. Lampard. Raul. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Great vision. And this is Hazard. And he's... Hazard! Well, there's the clearance. And this is Messi. Thuram. And it's Thuram. Now it's Gullit. Good ball over the top. Mateus. He's on it. Can he get away? He's picked his way through. Showing good feet. Mateus! That's put pay to the danger. That's Thuram. Stood up well to him there.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Not the most convincing of passes. Zanetti. I think we're just about done here. Mateus. That's an imaginative pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Varane does really well there, he is strong. Cabo Verde are looking to break at pace.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Azar.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's Thuram. And that's it. Indonesia have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Spain.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Over to the other side. Lampard. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Best. Looking to play him in. Oh, good ball.
Waduh.
Silvestre clears without hesitation. Indonesia with the corner. They're first. Lampard with the short one. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rijkaard. And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram, quality ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Ferran Torres! Now, who's going to be first to this? Dangerous moment avoided, only just.
Yeah, I felt that this was what their opponents were setting up to do, and they got away with that.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's in a great position here. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he skips past his man. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Best will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That has not gone well. Ronaldinho charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's the pull. The pull gets on his bike and on the move.
Malah pelanggaran, Rek.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Great chance here from position A1.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Best. And here's the chance to counter. And claimed it back swiftly. That's a good ball out wide. Roll has it out wide and in space. Showing good feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has been cut short. Zanetti. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rijkaard proves too strong. And it's Neymar. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Now it's Ferran Torres. Mateus defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Threads one in. Mateus. Chance, surely! In he goes again!
Ya ampun.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Hullet. Raul.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mateus. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Lovely feet. Roll is flagged offside. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Indonesia have reclaimed it. Can he get on the end of this? Takes a shot! Goal!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has...
And that is all they have time for. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Not to look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Indonesia with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So we're off again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Great vision. And the shot! And that's a good finish. Spain are all square. Wonderfully smooth, smart.
Ronaldinho.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Number 14, Ronaldinho.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Zanetti. Desai is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Raul. Raul proves just a little bit too strong. That is good alertness. Ronaldinho. Thuram. That's Busquets. Spain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Indonesia really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
De Paul thinks about the shot, and this is Ronaldinho. And he's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Lampard. And this is Paulette. And the shot! It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Khan getting this one clear. Busquets is always looking to break lines. He's having a shot! It's a goal! And again they hit the front.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, good take in a good area. It's not an especially good pass, that. Great chance!
Alah, malah belum
And
terus.
a neat finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 22.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 7.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Number
Well,
19.
there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Number 8. Neymar. Substitution.
It Tunisia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Gerrard. Busquets gets over and intercepts. Zanetti. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Robson. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rijkaard. Gerrard. Ronaldinho. And the finish! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Corner number 2 then. Desai attempts a clearance. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. This looks promising. Now it's Hullet. And it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nicely shaped ball. That's the keeper's ball. And the counter is on. Gerrard. And that
added minutes
interception
has been
was most necessary. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Robson. Gerrard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Hullet. And here's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Oh, great header! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
So that's it. It is all over. Tunisia have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all the
match.
stops to make this a
Indonesia
monumental occasion.
against Norway.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
And here's Raul. That is good strength. Raul just eases him off the ball. And it's Thuram. Busquets. Oh, sweet feet. Vieira wins the duel this time. Played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
Now it's Haaland. Here's Vieira. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Lampard. Now it's Hullet. Best. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Messi. Vieira. Nesta. And it's Vieira. Opts for safety. And it's Otto. To Thuram.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi gets on his bike and on the move. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. He's going to be disappointed with that. Busquets. This is a promising build-up. Mateus. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Kane receives it in a wide position. Ah, that's a fine interception. Busquets.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's good play. Distributed tidily. Mateus! He scored! That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Probing pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lampard. Now it's Hullet.
Walah.
Roberto Carlos out-muscles him.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mateus. Just past the 40th minute mark. There's the shot! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Arsenal against Indonesia.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once
Halo
more.
Bang Zaidan, salam dari channel Silent Trader. Udah subscribe dan like. Siap Bang Silent Trader.
Reminders of a
Terima
golden
kasih,
era
Bang.
in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its
Terima
place
kasih
in the
Bang
modern
Silent
game.
Trader.
Playing a second striker runs the risk of being
Bang Silent
outnumbered in
Trader
midfield, of
sering
course, so
bikin
with the
konten
wider
juga kah
pairing
di
and
YouTube?
fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play, and of course the right service into the box. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Could move up a gear here. He has found the way through. And it's corner, and we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Nicely shaped ball, floated through, and the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Lampard. That's good pressing, squeezing. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Jogjanya mana Mas? Saya dulu kuliah di Jogja. Jogjanya di kota gede. Jogjanya di kota gede, saya Mas.
Being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the
Mas
control
Silent
button on his
Trader
pressure before the ref does
29.
it for him, Peter.
Emangnya dulu kuliah di mana di Jogja Mas Silent Trader?
Indonesia so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Yamal. Yamal has given away a free kick.
Kuliah di UII Condong Catur. Oh, di UI Condong Catur.
Thuram. Romero.
Lumayan kalau dari tempatku paling 15 sampai 20 menit.
Thuram.
Kalau pakai motor ya.
Raul.
Cepat sih 15-20 menit.
Desai. And it's Zanetti. Played for Lampard. Busquets is always looking to break lines.
Saiki Jogja
If
macet.
they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Tergantung
And it's Rodrigo de Paul.
Tergantung jamnya juga.
Perez looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Tapi naik motor ya aman-aman aja sih kalau naik motor. Kecuali kalau naik mobil. Kalau naik motor kan bisa satset, bisa nyalip-nyalip
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution
lewat
was
pinggir-pinggir
lacking.
jalan itu.
Thuram gets over and intercepts.
Bisa meliuk-liuk.
Pull it.
Ibaratnya kalau di eFootball bisa
And he's forced to go back.
dribble lincah kalau naik motor, tapi kalau naik mobil ya susah.
Desai.
Ya bener kalau naik mobil macet.
And it's Lampard. To Thuram.
Bagi 100 destinasa destinasi wisata. Lek balik kampung ke Jawa Timur.
And it's come back to the keeper.
Maksudnya destinasi lek balik kampung ke Jawa Timur. Oh, aslinya Jawa Timur.
Not the most convincing of passes. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And it's Hullet. And here's Raul. And this is Hullet. This ended up in no man's
Aku
land.
malah wong Jogja gak pernah wisata.
And this is
Aku
Hullet.
nggak patek paham wisata-wisatanan di sini. Cuman tahu tok tapi nggak terlalu banyak tahu.
Thinks about the shot.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Picked out brilliantly. Oh, best!
Aduh, rek.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Best really must be thinking.
Keluarga di Kaltim ini mas, WK. Kalau balik kampung pasti wajib 1 minggu di Jogja. Terutama makan nasi goreng sapi Patmanaba. Oh, ya tahu nasi goreng sapi Patmanaba. Kalau malam tuh lumayan rame itu kalau malam.
More energy, more precision up top.
Di dekatku sini juga ada nasi goreng sih.
Now they need to
Nasi
start
goreng
putting it
Winong.
away. That's the next step.
So
Nasi goreng kambing
both teams still stuck on the
Winong.
starting blocks here. 0-0
Kalau
at
di
the break.
kota Patmanaba ya, nasi goreng Patmanaba. Jogja akeh loh wisata. Ya banyak wisata.
So we're on the way for the second half.
Gunung Kidul.
Well, both
Gunung
sides are
Kidul
eager
ya
to
apa
get
ya?
going.
Pantai.
Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life
Terus
in
apa
this.
lagi selain pantai?
And here's Hullet. He's having a shot. He's delivered all right.
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Aku
Yeah,
tapi
the
belum
right
pernah
touch in moments
makan
like
nasi
that
goreng
is key to what
Patmanaba.
follows. Oh,
Cuman lewat
very
tok.
neat and tidy.
Nggak pernah mampir. Cuman nek pas lewat
So
tok.
the first goal of the
Cuman
game.
tahu tok
And
gitu.
talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Desai, a player who needs no introduction.
Tebing breksi.
Great defending, strong and
Tebing
determined.
breksi ini memang
That's a
Gunung
foul. Free
Kidul.
kick's been given.
Cek aja di Google Map daripada salah coba ya. Aku nggak hafal soalnya. Tebing breksi. Tahu sih aku tebing breksi, cuman nggak tahu pasnya. Tebing breksi. Ya Gunung Kidul, Jalan Desa Lengkong. Nek dari rumahku ini 12 kilo.
Time then for the first substitution.
Jalan
of the game.
Desa Lengkong, tebing breksi.
Number 11, Messi. Coming on the field, number 18, Mbappe. Number 22,
Gunung Kidul.
Hugo.
That's Busquets. And it's Zanetti.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, now he can run away with it. And the shot! It's a goal!
Aku nggak pernah.
The goal they've been looking for. A finish of
Aku
great
iya
intelligence. He just
jarang gitu ya keluar.
and he executed so
Paling
smoothly.
gurne pas
Yeah, the touch
cuman
before
kalau
the
pas
finish
keluar
is
cuman
so
ngelihat
the
tok.
critical part.
Oh itu tempat
We've just seen an example.
itu ngono, tapi gak sampai masuk mampir.
Are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them
Paya
always
Wang Jara
thinking about
tahu.
the next goal. When's
Aku
the next
sering
goal
kae
coming? They're such an
touring-touring tapi
entertaining
biyen
watch.
zaman kuliah.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Looking for
Touring-touring
the
ini
finish.
pakai
Well, he
motor
certainly
gitu tau,
wasn't in the mood to
touring-touring.
take any risks.
Touring-touring.
He's found a way past. And here's Perez. Bullet. Well, they could break here. And he's got the beating of his man.
Iya bang, motoran. Oh,
Best going face to face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
And that has left him in a heap.
mantap,
He's
mantap,
done enough
mantap.
for that challenge.
Berarti sudah menjelajah Jogja.
Substitutions taking place.
Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Mateus.
Loh,
Niceties are not part of this approach.
Let-
This is actually quite aggressive.
Robson is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
ini silent
Do have
trader
options
ini
available on the bench if they
itu
want
kah?
to go that way.
yang waktu itu sewa PS kah?
Produces the perfect tackle there.
Kalau nggak salah ya waktu itu sewa PS.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kubo with
Sewa
the challenge,
PS
and he
di
has given away a free kick.
dekat tempatku sini.
Zanetti always on the lookout for any signs of danger.
Sewa PS4.
There could be trouble here.
Sewa
For now, the
PS4
referee is
ori.
keeping his cards in his pocket.
Oke, oke, oke. Siap, siap, siap. Aku ini tadi coba flashback lagi ke belakang kok. Seperti. Aku juga main eFootball atau grupnya Bang B. Bang B. Oh, grup yang ini tadi aku share link itu ya. eFootball Steam atau PC and console. Oh ya, ini barusan ngecek admin grupnya Bang B. Iya. Barusan masuk grup aku. Tadi malam masuk grup.
So now we're going to get those changes
Ini
we have been
baru
expecting.
ngelihat
Well, he can certainly
grupnya.
make his side a lot more
Adminnya Bang
unpredictable,
B.
Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Busquets. Desai, always a very imposing presence at the back. Half an hour gone in the second half. This is a promising build-up. Robson, and he shoots!
Alah,
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Mateus plays it short. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Ferran Torres. Zanetti. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Umpan asal-asalan.
Ferran Torres. Look at the space here. And a chance! Desai gets it clear. And one more try!
Mantap sekali Michael.
Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. That's a cute ball. Good ball, good take.
Set sliding aja guys.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Pelanggaran kalau ini.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Busquets. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gerrard. And it's Perez. Robson.
6 added minutes has been
Now it's
indicated.
Pullet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Robson. Oh, good ball. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Perez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robson. Well timed, excellent interception.
Add aja akun PS saya bang, Silent Trader 29. Oke. Nanti tak add.
And that is as far as it goes.
Silent Trader
Indonesia
29.
can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here.
Sekarang gue lah, nggak lupa nanti.
As they went about their business in an efficient manner.
And a quick
Pullet taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.
Silent Trader 29. Adanya Silent Trader 29 underscore 6. Silent Trader 29 tok nggak ada ya.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Victoria with the corner, there first. Opts to play it back. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And here's Azar. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rice. Picked out, it's Schneider!
Masuk.
Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Hullet. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Lampard. Lampard is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Mbappe.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Lampard has it in a wide position. And the shot!
Voila.
Ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cleared away. Schneider. And it's Azar. It's a pretty loose pass. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. That's a good run down the left. Lampard. Edmilson. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Hullet. Very nicely done. Oh, that
Kok
was
situ,
vital.
Rek.
Hullet clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And this is Hullet. And a chance! Schneider. Rice. Best. Oh, well played. Hazard, who does have an assist to his name. Victoria have reclaimed it. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Busquets. Mateus. Best. Best! Superb from Best! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Indonesia restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Schneider stood his ground strongly. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Hullet. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And the pass is intercepted. Mateus. Best. A player who needs no introduction. Zanetti. Oh, nice touch. Oh, cracking ball.
Lah,
Azar. Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's playing it back. And he's been shifted off it. It's a searching pass. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And he's managed to get rid. And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Back on the way then.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's Schneider. Oh, delightful ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Lampard. And here's Raul. No way through. Azar. Best. Schneider does really well to win the ball there. Rice. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rice. He's picked his way through. And this is Azar. Good read, needed to be. Mateus. Schlotterbeck kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Best. Lampard. Looking to play him in. He's being urged to shoot.
walah.
Brilliant save under real pressure. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And here's Mbappe. Takes a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Mbappe simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
And here's Hullet. And here's Raul. Oh, that's neat. Raul. Delivered low. Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. And this is Hullet. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Lovely bit of skill. Big chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Schneider. Número 15.
Neymar with the short one.
Mudar os seus lugares é número 4.
It's Thuram.
Número 13.
Oh, such a clever touch.
Número 16. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
It's Van Basten! Goal! And the comeback is complete. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme. And in a trice, the substitute has scored already. I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Indonesia have their lead. Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. Robson looking for the run. Pass is just off target. Isco. Raul. Can he spark a counter here? Tries to pass it through. Raul providing an outlet on that flank. Rice! And that is doing no harm at all. Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment. And this is Hullet. And it's Neymar. Stood up well to him there. Tries to play it through. Neymar. Into the last 5 minutes. Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Very much into the last knockings. Well, that's well spotted. Busquets. Driving forward. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Indonesia have their second corner now. Now there's a fine ball. Hullet shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Azar driving on and making good progress. He has found the way through. And that's it. Indonesia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this.
Oke guys, sudah dulu ya buat live pagi sampai siang hari ini. Terima kasih semuanya yang sudah nonton, sudah meramaikan dan menemani live-nya. Sampai ketemu lagi di live selanjutnya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.